that's all the quirks taken care of. Oh, and I better refuel. So, about my tires. Power grip is an ability. One that I think I'll only need to use if I climb up hills, so I'm gonna make I'm gonna replace the all-terrain tires with all-terrain tires. Maybe I make this car a real rear-wheel drive. That cleans out all the rubber I've got. That's better. I know I have another donut. Like, I got 2 donuts and an off-road tire, but I don't know, maybe I'm right to be this paranoid. So I'm going to make another side storage. Now, where would that be? Here we go. What the... All right, there. I'll put the rest of these in here. Am I out of sealing kits? It's beginning to look like it, so let me just double check though. Whether or not I have 6 sealing kits. Yeah, I'm out of sealing kits. I can only make 2 of them. Suppose I ought to scrap the car out here for that. Yeah, there we go. Sealing kits. What other kits do I need? Electrician's... Oh, mechanics kits. I knew it was out of something else. There. It's an obvious question. Well, I don't have any. I don't have Olympium, or should I say, I don't have enough for anything. Got all 5 doors. How many panels do I need? 1, 2. Yeah, 2, and then a bumper. I might use this thing. Oh, I forgot to craft the actual bumper itself. And the panels. Both of them armored? Here we are. And since I don't have that much in the way of marches... Wait, I got a better idea. I'm gonna go dumpster diving first, just in case. I'll go get the vacuum. How much was that? Ooh, some tree candy. That's certainly better than a whole lot of scrap metal. Am I just one thing away from... I only have 214... everything else. Well, that reminds me, I think I need a hold it. Too expensive. And this, again, I need Olympium. It's supposed to be such a common element, and yet I can barely find any. Might as well... Well, first off, I need a plasma scrapper. Wait, let me just double check that. Do I have a spare plasma scrapper? Yeah, I do. Okay. A spare thermal vacuum. I don't think I need a hammer just yet. I suppose a spare flashlight might help. Who would those be? Oh, wait a second. I can make the next-gen Liberator. Although... yeah, they both do the same explosive damage per use, so... There. My next-gen Liberator. my kind of crude flashlight has done me well. I mean, it costs too much for a bio-lantern. That over there. Okay, yeah, I need a blowtorch. An Olympium torch still costs Olympium. I guess it's the premise, the principle of the thing. Although we shape some of the toughest alloys and metals, but I don't think I'm using those. So what do I need to fix? While I'm thinking about this, let me see. The arc duct, the limp will submit to the power grip tires that, and that's it. Okay, apparently the Lazarus device isn't an ability. Okay, that's good. I was afraid that it might be. Well, at long, long last. Wait. Fix a couple more things. There we go. Everything is in tip-top shape. So at really long last, what have we learned? Well, I've learned about concussive blasts. If the explosions in this particular zone can hurt me even though I'm in the car. And the gravity of the situation. Anomalies with low gravity are even more effective in this part of the zone, meaning airstrips, I think. I can't think of any other anomaly like it, though. This workhorse is dying. All that stress and strain plus the effects of an anomaly or three has been too much for this engine. It doesn't matter that there aren't thousands of miles on the clock. What matters is that this will need to be replaced as soon as possible. I drove through the majority of that run with a weary engine. Shorted spark plug. The timing's off. The plug is either shorting or fouled and should be replaced as soon as possible. Until then, the firing firing in this engine will be out of sync, and this could affect speed, acceleration, even battery consumption. It's time to pull out a repair kit, and I did. But I hadn't run into, well, everything. Okay. My antenna. A salt shaker. No thanks, I really should avoid salt when I can. The propeller. Yeah, apparently it's just a propeller. Okay. And I got 3 pieces of lore here, that's a record. SR meeting 6. January 19th, 1951. Imperial and metric systems, difficulties encountered by female scientists in pitching and presenting work. Really? Finding new shared facilities where foodstuffs will be secure. Rising concerns, lack of available venues that will host a female-led event. I'm guessing that's Dr. Turner. Yeah, Turner. Versus 1950s sexism. Action items. New research into venues suitable for scientific demonstration and discussion must accommodate the possibility of explosions. AOB. Exchange of child care recommendations to better support attendees. And the meeting minutes. Wow, this is a while later. September 21st, 1951. Agenda: the incidents in Professor Peter Wallace's home lab. Session with Representative Rodino from the United States Department of National Security to discuss proper containment procedures, arising concerns, safety concerns about future work in the field of limb signal triplication, action items, monthly reports on all experimentation must be issued to the United States Department of National Security henceforth, draft recommendations to the federal government on suitable regulations for continued unsupervised lab work. And the mailman, we have almost all of him. Are you kidding me? Someone's pouring liquid into the pneumatube system. Usually it's coffee. Other times it's cough syrup or soap solutions. I'm baffled. Firstly, why? Secondly, everyone's denied responsibility. We installed sensors to trace its source, and as far as we can tell, the liquid just appears. There are no entry points, no cracks in the tube, no leaks in the packages. How is this possible? It's a series of tubes, no fancy limb shenanigans. I need to get to the bottom of this immediately. And as for the trip, what it was like. Well, I got a hefty amount of energy, especially corrupted energy. I drove a considerable distance. The storm was 1.5 minutes long. I triggered quirks 35 times. That's a lot of... I've cured 3 statuses. I'm guessing that's car-wise. And most of the damage I took was explosive. Yeah, there was that one memorable place in the outer zone, followed by everything else. But I myself took mostly radiation damage, and slammed into something. Top speed was 92 miles an hour. I'm not exactly sure how I managed that, but... oh well. Record's 96. Let's see. Newsflash, Seattle, August 17, 1969. Air quality continues to suffer today as a result of ongoing forest fires raging through the Olympic Peninsula. Despite growing concerns from state officials, ARDA have refused to grant firefighters access to the... Well... I suppose I'm going to miss this place. Although I don't know whether I'll be coming back to it or not. Let's see, this supposedly is the last destination. Junction R2. I can get there. Let me think. Well, B1 is going to be involved somehow. Come to think of it, it may look a little out of the way, but I can probably take F1 to B1. Fuel evaporation or no. F1's a malfunctioning mess, but it's a highway. The alternative is to take E6 to 3C to B1. But that's an extra zone, I don't think I need it. And I can't get the... Wait a minute. I suppose I could get there from A3. Hold on a minute. Hammer and anvil and magnified explosions. What's the rest of this? Well, D1 is dark. I never did like that. G1 is violet voltage. I've had enough electric shocks to last me ages. F1, B1, A5, this. G1, D1, A3, this. It's the same number of zones. What is D3 doing all the way up? Who cares? As of right now, it's going to be F1, malfunctioning mess or no. B1, with or without fuel evaporation. I can get some fuel in F1. A5, which has something I can't quite determine. I guess I'm not going to be spending much time in there. But it does have a gas station. And this place, which has tourist traps, tour bus. At least it doesn't have... squalls, those meteorite squalls. Does A5 have meteorite squalls? No. It does have a charge stop. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. You know, I'm just going to do F1, B1, and... Oh, wait a second. You know what else I got to do first? Where's my plasma thing? The thing that recharges the battery. It's here. I'm going to make myself another one of them. Just for a spare. That's better. Yeah, it's another modified cattle prod. It'll have to go in here because I don't have any room in side storage. But it's good to have spares of things. You know, it's just good to have spares. Well, it has certainly been a trip, hasn't it? One more thing I want to check. Handbrake, ion shield, arc dock, power tires. Okay, so the powered bumper isn't an ability, so I don't have to turn it on. That's good to know. And by the way, I still have a limb shield. I'll probably use that approaching the deep zone. Although it does depend on, well, what shape my car's in. Okay, here we go, F1.